Okay, how's everybody doing? So this is going to be a quick sort of spring scenery update, and I just want to let you know some of the things that I plan on doing in the next month or so. As you know, or you can see, I'm getting down to the final stages of just the sort of broad kind of application. The composition is established, the models are built, most of the colors in place. Now I'm working a little bit on the scenery layers here, so I have an upload, about a 20-minute tutorial on how I do this and a little bit of commentary as well. Because like I think it's important when you're just building on a flat surface to relieve some of that with some 3D buildup of textures. And I'll explain that in the following episode how I use three different types of pre-made tufts, which is quite really effective material, and it's reasonably priced too. They're cheap packages. They range from, I guess, $4 to $8 a package, and I pick one up every now and again when I'm at a hobby shop. And I've used 3 or 4 packages for this whole area here, and it has really transformed this area, especially the grain elevator. My wife walked in the other day and she said, "Wow," because as most of you know, like remember how the edge was showing? It was kind of sparse around here. Well, anyway, I went at it yesterday and I documented it all. I actually filmed it. So I'm working on editing there some content for that. It's kind of interesting. And then I'm going to do some of this um, further down here as well around this yard office sort of trackside building. And then in and about just to kind of create a little more continuity with it all because it really makes the layout pop, and it's starting to feel more complete now, and it's a real joy to just walk in the morning and view it as just like a sort of a 3D painting or diorama. I'm finally starting to see the fruits of my labor, and it's really cool actually, because in a sense it's when there's no trains running, it's a diorama to me, right? An emphasis, with the foreground detail, painted backdrop. Meaning painted backdrop. I don't mean just this painted backdrop here. I mean this first 5 inches or 4 inches is part of the backdrop to me as well, as a 3D relief with the models. And then of course when there's a train running on it, it's not exactly traditionally a diorama. It's probably more of a layout or shelf layout, you know, in that sense. But yeah, I'm really starting to feel it now, and it's really cool to just run a train or two, or stage a few, or uh, switch a box or a hopper around. It's just relax and enjoy it. And so I'm going to be also adding vehicles. That you can see I got these white vehicles. I like to buy everything white, like neutral. There goes my coffee. Good thing it was empty, right? Um, and so I'm going to be doing little details like that, and little oil cans, things of that nature that help sort of fill in all the little voids, like maybe some fencing and all the details, the fun stuff you can just sort of relax and do, right? So yeah, everything else is working great. Really liking it. I really appreciate all the comments, by the way. The last video was well received, and I really appreciate all the support. Because you know I you're an encouragement to me too, and I try to be an encouragement to the community as well. I know I'm a straight shooter. My dad always told me that I'm just like him. And really cool guy though, still around, 86 years old. My dad just turned, and healthy as a horse. It must be that Norwegian, blood or something. But anyway, um, yeah, thanks again. And for all of the new subscribers, I really appreciate all of you. I hope that I'm an encouragement to you. I notice that some people are getting inspired and scratch building a bit and so on, and that's really great to see, because that's part of the reason for the channel, right? So you can create something like this and really relax with it and enjoy it, and still fulfill all your railroad interests as well, okay? Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.